tour. Last year this was all corn. In the spring they seeded it down, so we've got some nice alfalfa here. And looking down to the woods, just as I came up behind the barn, I saw a couple turkeys out in the field. They ran in right away. But, we'll check out the food plots and take a little tour. Our first food plot. Corn's looking pretty good. Everything's coming along nicely. We got the corn in fairly early this year and turning out pretty good. We'll hit the back section of the woods first. Take a tour through. This is our second food plot. Open. See, there's a lot of berry bushes this year. I know up north they said they were picking blackberries. As of right now, I don't see any blackberries, so they could be done in this area. Or maybe they just weren't producing here this year yet. Area to my right was logged out a couple years ago, so it is getting pretty thick right now. So that's looking good. It's holding deer. Earlier in the season when I was coming through here, I had dumped some deer out of that section that had been logged out already. Now we're heading into the area that had been logged out a couple of years back. So it is getting pretty darn thick in here. Established a trail around the perimeter of that area that was clear cut a few years back, and now we're back out to the alfalfa. looking pretty good. Some of these are 15 years old or so. They're coming along nicely. Got some berry bushes, kind of creates a nice little extra element for the deer. We leave the corn stand all year. Spring we'll knock it down with the brush hog. Work the plots up again and replant. In some turnips. Looks like the weeds kind of took over, but I think the turnips they're sprouting. So little clearing here where we do have a stand set up and a couple apple trees. Take the tour down through the trail in here. Another area that had been logged out a few years ago. Down in here last week, I had to get rid of this tree that had fallen in our path, so I got some wood to pick up here. Right here we're just about to the neighboring property. You got a pretty nice hemlock stand here, so pretty nice area. Another area, I had a tree come down, I had to get rid of that. See, the berry bushes are doing very well. Side of this clearing is where we came in. Take a tour down towards the road. A lot of deer tracks in the mud. They've been getting a few bucks on camera, so they're moving in through the area. Point that comes back out to the alfalfa. our stand location. A little more cedars down in this area. Maybe once more before deer season opens, I'll probably come down here with the brush hog and do a little extra widening. Another stand location. Plenty of rain this year, so the ground is pretty wet. Telltale signs of the deer through the area. We're back out to the edge of the alfalfa, so that's pretty much a tour of the property. So food plots are looking good. Between the food plots and the new alfalfa this year, I think the season's gonna be pretty nice, and hopefully we can get a couple of bucks down and with the bow or the gun or both, and we'll be online again in the future, letting you know how the deer season's going. So stay tuned, and we'll bring up some more videos. Thanks. We do have another parcel of land kitty corner to the main section that we had just been in, and I'm walking through the corn. I had to park on the road because there's not a lane into here, you just got to walk it. So we got a little pond back here, just about to the pond, where we've got a culvert crossing. Let's see if there's anything on the pond. Looks pretty green. It's pretty green right now, pretty green. This corn's looking fairly well. So I just gotta step in here and make sure the culvert drain pipe is open. Not that it's running across the lane, which I think it might be. I don't know if it's running across the lane because of so much rain, or if the pipe might be plugged up a little bit. So I'll be doing that, and that's pretty much our property tour. So stay tuned till the next video comes out.